So day one, boys, just a refresher of what we did on day one. So day one was just the basics, how to cut copper. You need a pipe cutter, remember? It has an arrow, and towards the arrow, you make the cut. And if you go in reverse, it comes off the pipe. So an example again, you snap it from the side, not like this, but from the side. It goes in, arrow goes this way now. So that's the side I turn. Just keep going, keep going, keep going, and look, it just falls off. A perfect cut. Okay? But let's say you cut a bit by accident. It's really hard to take it off. Okay? If this is under the cupboard, it's really hard. So you go this time in reverse. So the opposite side. You keep going, and then it just literally jumps off. Okay? So it makes it easy. So these are the compressions. Compression elbow, compression T, and a compression straight coupler. All of them, they have a ring inside. An O-ring or olive ring. This is basically the washer. If you don't have this, it's gonna leak. It's gonna go in. And basically, a pipe, couple pipe, 15 mm, it just slides in. And then you need two tools to make it tight. But, what did we teach you guys? PTFE tape, okay? Always use it on the ring. On the ring means what? This means on the ring, okay? This is the ring. This is the ring. On the ring, not on the thread. Do not put PTFE on the thread, okay? That's for college losers, okay? For brokies, we don't do that. On the ring, why? Because this is the washer. So it gives extra seal. Look. Oh, it covers all the holes. And then you make it tight. How do you make it tight? Don't use one tool. Just a water pump plier. You grab the base. The base. You always need to grab the base. And then an adjustable spanner. You can turn it to make it smaller and bigger. You grab the nut and you make it tight. And you make it tight. And you make it tight. Not just a bit. This is still way too loose, okay? More. That's tight. Okay? This will never leak. Don't put tape on the thread. Okay? Has no point. Has to be on the ring. Don't forget that. And what else did we teach? This is a push fit elbow, push fit T, and a push fit straight coupler. How does a push fit work? You open up so you see the gap. You open up so you see the gap. Not all the way. It doesn't go more than this. If you force it more, it's going to come off. You don't want that. This gap is enough. The only thing you do is just slide it in. Oh, and then turn this thing again so the gap is gone. Now it's tight. This side you have a gap. You connect another copper pipe to it. You close the gap. Now, no leak. It's connected. This one is super easy. And if you want to take it open again, both sides, you create the gap. You can't pull it up. off. This little white thing, you pull it, now it comes off. Other side, you pull it, now it comes off. Okay? Easy. Let's go to the taps. Don't go to any job without these tap spanners. Okay? 3 sizes. The bigger one, smaller one, and even more smaller one. Each side is a different size. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. And this is just something you can put into the hole to have a better leverage. And don't go to jobs without this. This is what you need to have if you do any tap. Puff taps, you need the bigger size. Single taps, you need the smaller size. Buff tap bigger, single, the smaller one. And these are for like kitchen taps and basin taps. You have to have this. If you don't have this, don't go to the job. Because otherwise you have to work with this. The quality of your job will go down. So you have to have this. Let me grab it. Basin taps. Let me turn around to show you how, oh, it's wet, how it looks like. Oh, by the way, isolation valve, okay? It's kind of the same as a straight coupler, but then with the middle piece. This is an isolation valve. This is now open. You see the line? It goes in line with the flow. If you make it horizontal with the screwdriver, this middle part, this is now open. If you make it horizontal with the screwdriver, that means it's closed. Water can't travel through it anymore. Even if it's angled a bit, it's still open. Has to be perfectly horizontal. Okay? So look, this tap, you see the nut? You could never open this with the spanner. Like you can't even see under the basin or sink. Like to open this one up is super difficult. Look, small movements. It's gonna take an hour for you to open up this thing. We don't do that. Why? Because we have these tools. You choose the right size. Oh, straight away the right size. And then, look, I don't even have to look. I don't even have to look, okay? You can do this just blindly. You don't need this, just blindly. Open up the whole thing, open up the whole thing, open up the whole thing until it comes off. And maybe the last bit you can do with the hands. Let me take off the whole thing. Look how small. Again, so you need this. And then basically, the whole tap comes off. Let me take off the whole thing to show you guys. 1 second. It has to be like this. Some student did this wrong. This is the whole tap from above, okay? Always a washer on top. So it seals off this gap. Otherwise water will go in. So always a washer that goes on top. Washer that goes on top. And then this bit comes underneath the tap. And then this also comes underneath. And then if you make it tight, it squeezes itself against the sink or basin. And then it's basically fixed. If you don't use these tools, it will always be wobbly and it's bad quality. The waist strap is super easy. Let me open up the waist strap. Look how easy this one is. I don't really have to explain this. Has the washer already here. The black thing, that's the washer. If there's no washer, use PTFE tape where the washer should be. Or if the washer is cracked, put PTFE on the washer. Not on the thread again. That's for brokies. We're not brokies, okay? Not on the thread. On the washer. Around it, and then make it tight. And then the last thing what we did on the first day is the waist strap. That's the nut. Open up the nut. The washer. Take out the washer. The waist plug. Okay? Everyone knows what this is. Look, there's a washer on top. This black thing. Sometimes it's something white, could be anything. Remember, if it comes with one washer, like with the tab, always on top. If it comes with two washers, one on top, one underneath. In this case, you get two washers. This is how it comes in the box. So one is on top. On top means from the basin on top. And then you've got the second washer. This one comes underneath. And then the nut makes it tight. So it squeezes itself so it doesn't leak. If this is not tight, it will leak straight away. Okay? That's day one.